All right, welcome back, everyone. Um, Lowrider magazine, August of 1993, and just from the cover, this cover is very different than the rest because the model has boxing gloves, and I have never seen any other Lowrider magazine that has where the model is wearing boxing gloves. So that's pretty cool. And then this one is one of my um, worst condition magazines, but it's still really cool, and let's get into it. Pretty crusty. These are cool artifacts. Lowrider magazine clock. La Raza Report. World Report. Articles on Cesar Chavez, boycotting grapes. Latino boy from Kansas leads nationwide campaign. San Antonio. This is a beast of a truck, man. I love that. I love this corner painting as well. Hard on the boulevard. Slam dance, man. This is hardcore. The difference, also a difference I've noticed between the modern lowrider culture and the one from the 90s is like these kind of paint jobs. I haven't seen a paint job like this in modern times. I feel like this is almost like back in the 90s when they were trying to be, you know, like the computer age was coming out, and so I feel this is like a lot of the artwork from the 90s looks like this kind of style. It's hard to explain, but yeah. The slam dance. And then back with this. This is cool too, because if I want to work on my car, I just look something up on YouTube, like how to do this or how to do that. But I guess part of the lowrider magazine culture was that's the center for information, and this is how you learn how to fix your car, through thumbnails. I really like this picture with the girls in the bed of the truck. It reminds me of the East Side Stories, the covers of the vinyl oldies. Sunrise 55. It's also a mean ass truck, man. Just straight orange. And then the interior is just pure orange. Man. This ad's really cool too because now that I've seen Teen Angels magazines up close, uh, this looks like something that Teen Angel would draw, like models or chicks in bikinis cleaning cars or washing cars, and that's really cool. Like how they say, art is the image of life. Lifestyle, cover girl. Get you a girl that can do both. Wear boxing gloves and wear bikini suits. I love the pink on this ride. Oh yeah, and then something also I've also noticed is what's Budweiser's relationship with Lowrider magazine. I feel that's a difference that from today. I'm not sure if Budweiser is even like connected with Lowrider magazine anymore, or connected with the Lowrider community in such a presence like this. Spill the wine. Antioch shines. And then, you know, me, because I don't have a lowrider. I don't, I'm not around this kind of culture a lot. When I see stuff like this, it looks like the car's hovering, man. I know it's like on pegs or the stilts or whatever it's called, but with the lights shining under it and all the metal components under it, and everything's chromed out, everything's gold plated. The paint job is on point, tens of thousands of dollars. It looks like a freaking spacecraft, man. It looks like a freaking spacecraft. Even this one down here with the reflective chrome, it looks like the car is like, it's like kind of floating on the ground. One bad habit. The thing about habits is, I think habits are good, or they're not bad, until you start paying more attention to your habit than you pay attention to your own family. I feel that's when habits become bad. Or I think in this case it was just like, bad as in chingon. One chingon ass habit. Unity tour. High dollar lows. Sick ass Jaguar. Lifted Miata, dude. I don't know what to say about this car, but I think the Miata community, it's a whole different community. The paint job is kind of weird with the like purple splattered all over. At least it's uniform, At least the splatter goes all the way around. That's what makes it, I think, amazing. But other than that, it's kind of funny. Like, this car looks, don't get me wrong, this car looks freaking fun to drive, but I don't know, man. It's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool. El Bandido. Sick ass bike. Sick ass view, too. Phoenix, Arizona. Desert out there. Lowrider Arte magazines. Those are magazines I have not had. I've never had Lowrider arte, but the time's coming. Street Beat magazines. I've seen these on eBay. These are hella expensive, and I haven't had a chance to get my hands on any. Hats, these are cool. Dad hats. No, never mind, they're not dad hats. These are, they look like fitted, or I don't know, but they're pretty cool. I've seen Aslan University caps. Some dude selling them like 5 years ago, but I didn't know that I didn't know that Aslan University was a thing from back in the day in the 90s. Pretty cool. This hat's cool too. Raza with a Z. And this purple stuff, I think the previous owner kept his magazines with his engine oils, and I guess accidentally spilled some over the years. Neglect, abuse. Fiesta Tour. I don't know what the hell is this. Oh, these are t-shirt designs. Pretty sick. I wish Lowrider still had t-shirts like that. I've never seen t-shirts with this much graphics on them, with this much detail. I think shirts, modern day shirts, is just like Nike or Ruka, and it's like, you know, very quick. This would be a cool poster to have. The chick in the wheel, the spokes. But that's it. Lowrider magazine, August '93, and you know, I reloaded. I'm refilming this magazine because the one I had previously done, I had done it way too fast, and at the time it seemed like a good idea. I think I was just also feeling burnt out, but sometimes in my mind I think something's gonna look one way, but then the way it looks to you guys is another way. And so I read all my comments because I'm not like a huge channel. I get relatively few comments, and the critiques, you know, the positive critiques that I do receive, I try to take them in, and then I try to implement it in my videos, and you know, just saying that to show that I do understand, you know, and I do try to make improvements. When I first started this channel, I didn't know that I was going to get an audience. I didn't know what to expect from starting a YouTube channel, but I've been going at it pretty consistently, and it's been growing. And now, you know, with a little bit more effort, it's gonna be something really good. All right, peace out.